Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about using Tinkercad. Now Tinkercad is a fun, easy way to create really awesome 3D shapes that we can then send to the 3D printer. Today's lesson is based on the lesson put together by Matt Katakachea. So thanks a lot, Mr. C. Alright, let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is open up Google Chrome because, well, everything works better in Google Chrome. And we're going to go to tinkercad.com. From here, we're going to click Sign In. And what I like about this is we're going to click on More Providers, but we're going to sign in using our Google credentials. This way we don't have to remember a whole new set of passwords. And then we're in. But let me take you back for a second to show you how it will look if you have never signed in before. The first thing it'll ask you is just some permissions. You can accept these, it's just collecting very basic information. After that, you're going to click the accept box and press continue, and you're ready to rock. Alright, and once you log in, you'll probably be taken to a sample file that's there to walk you through the steps on how to use Tinkercad. But right now, just have your kids click on the Tinkercad logo in the top left-hand corner. Alright, so this page right here, this is where all your files will be saved. So that way kids can get on multiple computers and it'll all still be there. What we're going to do right now is we're going to create a new project. Now the way to think about projects is to think about them like folders. So we're going to make a new one. This just kind of organize our work. Alright, and then I'm just going to make a new design. This is a new file for me to work on. Alright, so right here, this is my work plane, and if I hold down the right click button and move it, I can then move my plane around. I can also shift it around using this cube up here in the corner as well. Over here on the right hand side, these are a list of shapes that are already pre-done for me. All I need to do is just drag and drop them in, which is pretty nice. So I'm going to start by trying to make a house here. So I'm going to drag in the box. And these controls should be pretty familiar to you. Just grab onto a square and you can either make it bigger or shorter. This little cone at the top will allow you to raise it up or raise it or take it back down. So I'm going to press W right now, and W, what that does is when I press W and I click on a side of the shape, it changes where the floor is. So I press the W so it goes right to the very top of my house. That way when I bring in a new shape, it goes right to the top of the house. I don't have to try to raise it up or anything. Pressing W and then clicking on the side of a shape makes things extremely easy for yourself. So right now I'm just dragging out the shape, just trying to fit the dimensions a little bit for myself so it looks sort of nice. Looks like it's shaping up to be a really nice Monopoly piece. I'm very excited about that. Alright, so I'm pressing W again, and now I'm putting the floor to the front. So if you see, right now the floor is on the front of the house. Alright, I'm going to drag out another shape, and this little cube right here, this is going to become a window for my house. So I'm going to just size it a little bit here. Alright, I'm going to drag it up to the house. Like a guy with big nose. All right, look, it's become Pinocchio. I'm going to elongate it a little bit, and I'm going to click on here where the properties are, click the hole. See how it became transparent a little bit? And I'm just going to kind of slide that right on in. Now it's okay if this is a little bit bigger, because in a second we're going to group these and that hole is going to kind of disappear. So I press W again, I reset the floor back to the bottom, so we're all right side up again. And now I'm just selecting all of this right now, and I'm pressing group. When I did, see, you can see right through it now. So when we send this to a 3D printer, that portion will be taken out, which is really cool. And I'm just moving this around a little bit so I can have a little look, make sure it looks good to me. Looks fairly good. Alright, so the last tool that I want to show you is the zoom in and zoom out, and this is going to be extremely hard to do. You're going to press the plus to zoom in and the minus to zoom out. Alright. Now, I'm super excited about this design, so let's name this and get on with our day. So up at the top where it has that super long name, if you click on that, this is where you can rename it. So just name it whatever you want. I always tell the kids, make sure the name makes sense. Just don't call it Fred, just to call it Fred. All right. And then it saves automatically, which is super nice. So if I click on this little box right here, I come up with some extra options right here. If I click the gear, I can rename it, which I've already done. I can even set it to public or private. Now, if I set it to public, this way I can easily share it with someone else. So if you have your kid do it, you might want to have them set to public and then send you the link. That way you can get access to their project extremely easy. All right, that'll about do it for us today. This was just a really basic intro into using Tinkercad. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Twitter or Facebook, or you can just contact me through the blog. Thanks. Have a great day.